My name is Michael Herskovitz. I am a Holocaust survivor. I was a child, 13-year-old, and they've taken me away with my family. I came back home with no family. The family went to Auschwitz, and they never came back home. So I started life when I was 13 for myself. I'm today close to 85, and I'm here in telling the stories.
Mike, we appreciate it. I just got to hear an hour and a half of you with no script, no nothing. You went right into the story as if it were yesterday. Tell me how you deal with the pain that you have experienced as a Holocaust survivor, and what keeps you moving to tell that story every day.
You know what, I tell the kids, the biggest pain was that the parents didn't come back.
Yes, sir.
My mother was 48, my father was 50.
Yes.
And I said to kids that they never seen me be alive, they never seen me succeed in life, they never seen grandchildren, they never see great-grandchildren. Like I'm telling to kids, grandparents are the most dearest things in the world.
You're Bubby and Zadie, right?
Yeah, we know parents, we know that comes 90 or 100, they're going to leave you.
Yes.
But yeah, if you were 8 or 7 or 8 years old, grandmother left, you remember her rest of your life.
That's right.
You know the story? Can't do nothing wrong in grandma's home. I can't do nothing right in mom's home. So grandparents, and my parents never called grandparents. That hurts.
Yeah. Tell me how you move through your life today without holding any bitterness. You seem like a happy man, you're well dressed, you have a beautiful shirt and tie on, a loving family. How do you move through your life without any
guess
bitterness?
my family. I know because I got 5 great-grandchildren.
5 great-grandchildren.
Yes. And I got 4 grandchildren. I mean, I got 2 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren. I got a son to go on.
Sure.
They're doing very well. So life goes on, and I mean, you can't just sit back and be bitter. So I just got to get over it, and I move on, and I go on life, and I hope to live for a while and tell the story.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job now. I have another question to ask you. Your experience was transformative, right? I mean, you kind of you went from the ultimate victim status, no humanity, no self-righteousness, no dignity, to a business owner and now a lecturer. I mean, this is an amazing arc. Do you think your life would have been so amazing had it not been from those initial struggles and challenges that you experienced? Did it empower you to do more, you think?
It's something it's hard to answer.
Yes.
I don't know. But I always, since I remember myself,
yes,
I always had power and always wanted to go. I always said yes. Anybody wanted something, I said yes.
Yes.
And that's what I did. I've been in many businesses.
Yes.
I made money, lost money, had businesses and lost. But I always, anybody, you approach me tomorrow for
yes.
a good deal, I'm going to say yes.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good or bad, I say yes. And I've been on.
So I'm hearing you talk about survival has to do with personal conviction in some ways, right? I mean, that's what you're saying, this personal conviction to be humiliated, to be dehumanized, to be demoralized in every possible way. Do you have a tattoo or on your...
No, because the last 2 years
yes.
was the final solution.
Yes.
Like I said, Hitler took, give an order, just
yes.
take the Jewish people, put them in the train,
yes.
take them to Auschwitz and get rid of them.
Yes.
Because he knew the last 2 years that he really not succeeding the way he would want.
That's right.
So he would want to get rid of all the Jewish people.
Sure.
Because the Jewish people was his problem.
Yeah.
And the Jewish people had developed. And he promised the poor world in Germany, if we were able to get rid of the Jewish people, you people going to have developed.
Yeah.
And you're going to have all this story.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. But, you know...
What's your hope for the world now, having endured this horrific experience in our world history? What is your hope? What's your hope for the world?
I know it won't be in my lifetime.
Yes.
I hope that there's going to be peace.
Peace.
But you know, you got a country, Israel, which I believe that's a small and a prosperous country.
Yes.
And it can't have no peace. Because my opinion, if the Arabs and the Jews would get together,
sure.
it would be the richest part of the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because there is something with mind, there is something with one But the people just, I don't know why people can't get along.
Yeah, why can't we all get along?
You're
Just
right.
as we close today, ask or tell your audience what you want people to know about the Holocaust experience. It should never be forgotten. It's part of our world history. It's part of all of our history, part of humanity. What would you like for people to know? This film will live forever, right? And so what do you want people to remember about it? What do you want people to always know? What are the stories you tell your grandchildren
The
as we close?
story today is first I want the schools which going to come to study it. Right? This way
But
they
put
can-
that in the curriculum, the
Yeah,
Holocaust, and
that's
make
right.
sure it
You're
never gets
working.
forgotten.
You're
And
working.
accurately, right? Not,
Yeah, you're working on it already, right? So that's what, and I would like to, parents, carry
Parents.
on the child carry on, but I'm afraid.
Yes? What are you
Just like
afraid of?
Anything else going to be fade away.
Fade away.
I give an example, just like the Indians.
Yes.
Fades away.
The Native American. Yeah.
They don't make it fades away.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all you can read in books. We have a lot of deniers.
Yeah.
And I was asked the question,
Yes.
what would you say to a denier?
What would you say to someone who denied the Holocaust? What would you say?
I'm going to answer you the same thing. I
Okay.
wouldn't lower myself even to talk to him because his mind is made up. Some of them know that happened, but he won't belong. His mind is made up, and he's going to die with his mind.
Yeah.
Impossible to change his mind.
Well, that's why we're here today, to make sure this story, like many other stories of oppression and marginalization, continue in this world and forever to come.
And I hope.
It
And
will.
that's what I'm trying to talk to young kids, young generation, and
Yes.
I tell them, don't just listen, hear me.
Yes.
And remember.
Let me ask you one question just as I close. I want to know about how you make sure that young people don't have any shame around this issue and that they're proud. Because there's a shame and then there's pride. And so how do you move them from shame to pride?
You know what? Wherever I speak, most of the time I find they listen.
Yes, they do listen.
Most of the time
They
I find
listen. And maybe they're not listening right then and there, but they think about it when they go
You're right.
home.
They
Right.
don't.
Right. It's my pleasure to chat with you today, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I won't stand completely up, but it's a pleasure to meet Living History.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
It
much.
was my pleasure to be here and to tell my story. And I hope they're going to remember something.
Absolutely.
Can't remember everything, remember something.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. It's our pleasure to be here. Thank you.